J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, J360 Legion? What is happening? Welcome to episode 225 of the Mini Bites, and this is your host, J-Man, of course. And yes, I am finally back where I need to be, here on the airwaves and broadcasting live to all of you out there. And it feels so good to be back, guys. I mean, I did not expect that assignment to take as long as it did, but I got it done. The people at the day job loved it. It was wonderful. You know what I mean? Managed to knock things out of the park and handle the situation like it's supposed to. So, yeah, I think that takes care of it for a while. However, whereas J-Man knocks out one project, two more reveal their ugly heads. Well, not so ugly. I mean, the project that always remains is maintaining J360 Productions. And the truth is that, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. You got to take care of your business. But I know a lot of y'all were looking for a Jams 100 announcement, and let me just go ahead and say this. Jams 100 is currently accepting submissions. So, any of y'all that have any musical submissions or anything that you would like to put on it, please do, because, hey, this is the 100th episode. A milestone in the making, if you will. We are just knocking it out of the park with all the projects around here. And I gotta say, the milestones are hitting. I mean, soon enough, we're gonna hit 350 with the J-Man show. And then 400 is well within reach. And then all of a sudden, you got, the Monster Fest coming. You got Jams 100 that was mentioned before. And then, of course, you got the one that we're currently celebrating this week, which is Jams TV 10. Oh, by the way, that's all taken care of. All 10 music videos are set. You guys are going to have something special for that happening this Friday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern on the youtube.com/J360 Productions. Yes, it is happening. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait at all. This is going to be great. Ooh, man. And then not to mention, also prepping up for a few season changes, because, let's just say this. The J-Man show has already been announced for season 9. And then, of course, you have season 6 coming for the mini bites as soon as January rolls around. And then, the power play's coming back. It's just yeah. It's a happening. And with all this going on, the next stages are just ahead. So, I can't tell you too much as per usual. But you know what? When all this stuff is all set and ready to go, you will get an announcement. You will see how all this stuff comes together. And it is going to be glorious. Yes. Oh, man. Hey, speaking of which, I hope you all have been doing well. And I know I've been kind of quiet on certain announcements, even with Jams TV 10. But I was glad that some of y'all got the message and submitted your music videos. And I'm glad that some of y'all got the message about 100 and are submitting your tracks. Get those things locked in, because as soon as, the last week of September rolls around, that's Monster Fest time. And we are just going to be going full throttle. And even then, I will keep you guys posted on when Jams 100 will come out into come into play and all these other things. But I also got to admit this, because I've noticed this. Anytime I go away on, any of these Elseworld kind of adventures and all, let's just call it that, I notice when I come back, some of y'all get amnesia, or some of y'all start thinking, I have these new tracks here, but I don't know whether I have airplay for them or not, because you see, they're a different genre than synthwave. And really, this is fucking annoying, by the way. You can have those on Jams. Jams is not a synthwave show. Jams is a music show. And I don't even care the fact that y'all try to play semantics and say, well, most of the music on there is a mixed bag of different genres. Jams hasn't been primarily a music show in 5 years. Okay, maybe the first season, I'll give you that. But the second season on up, everything has been expanded. That whole thing has grown into something that really celebrates all music. I mean, before MTV sold out years ago, MTV kind of played a lot of different things too. And at the same time, Jams TV is the music video form of the radio show. It's not new, y'all. Y'all should know this stuff by now. If those of you have been paying attention and love J360 Productions, you should at least know how these programs work. And the truth is that nobody would know about it better than I would, guys. And I've been telling you all this for quite some time, that there was a music video version of this. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all have not been around me that long, and I give you a pass on that. But those of you that have been around me for a while, you should definitely know. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like one time when I had a Project Conference episode set, and, you know, episode 14 was spoken for, and the people that were supposed to appear on episode 14, I gave them 3 chances. Like, for an interview, I'll only give you 3 chances. But I gave them 3 chances, and they bombed out every time. Hell, they didn't even make the 3rd one. You know what I'm saying? They were so dysfunctional, ill-prepared, and then not to mention, I think the main singer was drunk or something was wrong with him. It's like, I would tell him something, and then all of a sudden, he doesn't seem to grasp upon it. And it's like this, you know, despite some of the flubs that I do on my shows and all that stuff, I speak English well. You could actually repay me by listening. You know what I'm saying? Learn to listen, people. It's not really going to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to do business with you, you got to be willing to do business with me. And the truth is that, like, stop finding ways to not be a participant in things. I've noticed that a lot about people, which I've also brought up in a few J-Man shows where people actually take the time to try to either A, make themselves busy, or try to make themselves unavailable, or do whatever they can to try to, you know, just not be a part of things. And you wonder why a lot of them are not getting opportunities come their way, or people are not even taking the time to ask them, or, you know, any sort of outreach to them. You hear what I'm saying? Because they do that crap to themselves, and no, it's not doing them any favors. I know about that lifestyle because I remember at times doing that lifestyle. And it's a good thing I stopped doing it, because when you want to run business and you want to work in media, you do have to be available for things. Now, you can say no if the plan doesn't work for you, but the thing about it is, at least you got an invitation, at least you got an opportunity come your way. That's how that works. Somewhere along the line, like, there's been a disconnect in terms of communication, messaging, and working together that has led to this kind of crap. Which, by the way, let me go ahead and let you know again, there will be a Jams TV 11, and I sure hope that a lot of y'all will be willing to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Because for a while there, things were getting kind of, weird. You know what I mean? I've only been doing this stuff for quite some time now. And like I said before, I love this too. When people try to give me suggestions about the shows, and the thing about it is suggestions are good, but here's the thing. When that number says at least 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I pretty much know what the hell I'm doing, so I'm not listening to anybody at that point. But if it's like episode 1, yeah, we can talk about it, but it still needs to be launched. It's one of those kind of things where you really need to understand that at the end of the day, this person knows what he's doing. He's knocking it out of the park. He's getting the job done, or she's doing what she needs to do to get the job done. It's just at the end of the day, we are going to have to give a little bit of trust to people and allow them to do right by us. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just really weird how we the people have gotten when it comes to projects and all that jazz. And I usually give everybody results. So, hey, whatever, right? But it's the truth, though. It's just like a little bit of concerns that I'm talking about. And it's just kind of, I got to let you all know. Because, if I don't let you know, then I'm not doing a major part of my job, is what I'm saying. So, that's where it all comes down. Jams has always been a collaborative effort, and a lot of the great projects in J360 Productions, or even in any sort of creative outlet, is always a collaborative project, And if you need to talk to me about anything, email me at j360jams@gmail.com. Which, by the way, I went back to the Outlook email, which that's open for other business arrangements, okay? If you are a musician and you're sending your tracks or whatever to that email, which is J360 Productions at Outlook.com, my spam box will eat that up and will not give it back. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, I'm talking to other people covering other different areas of creativity and business running and all. Whereas, like, with with musicians and all that stuff, because you guys are a big part of the J360 Productions when it comes to jams and all, you guys have your own email. That's why you have the J360jams at gmail.com for all of you musicians to email me there. That is your connection to me and anybody else. Because let me tell you, that J360 Productions at Outlook.com, oh, I'm busy over there, y'all. I am over there and dealing with this stuff regarding movies, people trying to tell me how I can get great views, people over here telling me, hey, you should sign up for my masterclass and all this other nonsense. And, whereas I'm getting rid of them, you know what I mean? Like erasing all that stuff, pushing it out of the way because it's distracting from people that I really need to connect and talk with. And then I don't want you guys in the music game to get in the way of that. So that's why you have your bypass there. You see what I'm saying? But however, for a lot of you other creators out there, like podcasters, movie makers, and all that jazz, that's what the J360 Productions at Outlook.com is for. You guys deal with the congestion. However, music people, you know what I'm saying? You can go on ahead and use your friendly neighborhood bypass. And if any of y'all try to confuse the two, oh yeah, we're going to have some fun with that. But yeah, that's just being perfectly honest about things and all. Because, everybody requires different kind of techniques and stuff here. For those of you that have been wondering about the collab show, that's still coming. You just got to pay attention. You're just going to have to wait on it. Because I'm over here just combing out some stuff right now. Because as I say, whereas one project is done, another comes in. And then there's always the one that remains. And as all this stuff is coming together, it's all going to be nice and organized, and you guys will be able to enjoy the J360 Productions experience to the fullest. And for those of you that like downloading the episodes, you can do that. And those of you that actually enjoy all the content on Red Circle, thank you. That's actually looking really good. And I'm very happy that those of you are sitting back and just coasting through and just loving it, man. And by the way, some of you have recently found out that we are on Rumble now. Yes, we are on Rumble. And you know what? I am happy to see that it is taking off. For those of you that want to, enjoy some of the J360 content that won't make it on YouTube for some reason, you can join in and watch the shows on Rumble. But I will say this, there are a bunch of alt-right and all this other stuff over there because these people are not monetized on YouTube, so they're over there. And I'm like, oh boy, look at the neighbors, huh? But no worries, though. I mean, at the end of the day, when you stay connected to me, we got something, we got something great here, and you ain't got to worry about the neighborhood. So, just letting you all know how that's going, because I know some of y'all will be like, hey, Fresh and Fit Podcast is over there. It's like, yeah, don't look at them. Don't stare at them, y'all. Keep watching J360 Productions. But all in all, though, yeah, I'm loving the journey, guys, and I respect a lot of y'all that have been willing to work with me on this. But we got to get on out of here, so I got to say this. Your schedule is Mini Bites right now, the J-Man Show tomorrow, J360 Jams TV happening on Friday, and then, of course, you got another J-Man episode happening on Saturday. So you guys take care of yourselves, and it's good to be back. This is J-Man signing off. Peace.